Hi, I hope everyone's okay. I wanted to jump on and just chat a little bit and just let you know what's going on around here and ask you how you're doing and so forth. This is a weird time, and I have been kind of struggling to put my normal videos up because it just sort of seems so wrong because of everything else going on in the world. It just seems frivolous to be, talking about let's switch my things out of this bag into that one and let's see this new one or whatever. But I know that that's not necessarily the case. It just feels that way to me. So I just wanted to say that I am kind of struggling trying to do that and figure it all out and so forth. And so I wanted to know how you guys were feeling about that kind of thing. In some ways, I feel like it's nice to just see regular stuff, on YouTube, just kind of get your mind off of all the other junk going on and so forth. So I just let me know what you think about whether you like still regular kind of videos and you need that kind of thing to just sort of keep it going. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean. You totally know what I mean, right? Right. Okay, good. Look forward to hearing from you. Happy St. Patrick's Day, by the way, because this is St. Patrick's Day, so I'm wearing my green. Doesn't seem like it at all, but it is. This morning, I woke up at 5 and quickly got myself ready and went to the grocery store. Wanted to be there the moment they opened at 6 a.m. I wore gloves and I wanted to just run through and get some things, some last minute things, because I just didn't feel like I had enough in case we are all stuck at home for a while, for sure. Like if they really don't even let us out. And then I was like stockpiling some more things for my daughter. I want to get them to her because I don't feel like she has enough. And if she's stuck there for a couple weeks, I'm going to worry about her. I ordered a bunch of food for Gracie. It's going to be coming soon. Seriously, I'm feeling like I needed to get more. So I went there this morning. And there were several other people in the parking lot waiting for that moment for it to open. It was still dark outside. But yeah, I just sort of threw on clothes. I didn't shower or anything. I just sort of threw on clothes, combed through my hair, stuck it in a ponytail and went. And I ended up getting a whole lot more than I thought I was going to get because they had more stuff there. All of a sudden they had Clorox wipes and they had milk, which they didn't have before. And I kind of made friends with the meat guy. There was like nothing in the meat things, especially chicken and ground beef. And I saw someone working there and I just said, is there going to be chicken or anything later today? He's like, what kind are you looking for? And I told him, and he's like, just a minute. And so he went back and he got this big box and cut it open and got me what I needed. And I found some other things and asked him for a few other things. So that's how I got all the meat that I got. And I'll show you my little haul here of what I ended up getting at 6 a.m. this morning. Hi, I just got back from going basically panic shopping at the grocery store. I got up at the crack of dawn and I drove there. I have not showered or anything. I drove there to be there at the very minute they open so it wouldn't be crowded. I could get through fast. And I already have a ton of stuff, but I just, I needed more to be able to like happily live in this house without having to, I don't know. Are you like this too? So anyway, let me just show you what I quickly grabbed this morning in my panic buy. I hit the jackpot with some of the things. Got a couple of these. A lot of them were like 2 for deals or buy one, get one free kind of things, which was great. So anyway, I've got some cleaners and some dishwashing stuff and Windex and a couple gallons of milk. I already have 3 in the refrigerator, but we go through it fast. And this goes all the way to April 1st. A couple of things of paper plates. We've got paper napkins. I don't normally use that kind of thing, but I don't know. Some tissues, some more toilet paper. I have a bunch. Found these, which I'm amazed by because these have not been able to be found. Clorox disinfecting wipes. I'm going to share those with friends and family, and as well as these micro scrubbers that kill all the viruses and whatnot. We've got regular bagels and the blueberry bagels. I can put some of those in the refrigerator or even freeze some. Some pizza crust, same thing. Some bananas that are greener. I have a ton over there that I'm going to, constantly go through and make banana bread if I need to. Mozzarella cheese because I got some pizza fixins, kidney beans, pasta sauce. Going to share some of that with my daughter. Some of this I'm giving to my daughter. Some frozen stuff, easy to freeze. More napkins. They were $1.99 a pack. I couldn't resist. Cheerios and basic flour cereal, and this was a buy one get one free gluten-free peanut butter crackers, some yeast to make different breads. Isn't this interesting? It's a sourdough culture you can make sourdough bread without starter. I'm gonna try that. Sun-dried tomatoes, bag of black beans. This was a twofer, tomato paste. Trash bags, freezer bags to freeze some of the meat I got. 2 bags of clementines, one of them's going to my daughter. I got 2 of these. This was a buy one, get one free of fish, battered fish. I got some potatoes. I already have a ton, but I wanted these. Some ranch dressing for my daughter. We've got some shaved parm, more apples, got lime, basil, 3 more boxes of K-cups. Yeah, I didn't realize this was the French one. It was supposed to be Sumatra, but I like French too. We have some grapes, a couple Gardettos. We have goldfish crackers. More chicken stock. I can make some soups. I've got some more gluten-free flour. A bread I'm gonna stick in the freezer. Some microwave popcorn, some more granola, some gluten-free, these ciabatta buns, they're really good. Some coconut oil cooking spray, some gluten-free crackers I really like. Pinto beans, another one of these starters, sourdough bread things. Some orange juice, some half and half for a recipe I'm planning to do, some olive oil for cooking. I saw these. My daughter really loves tomato soup. They're simple, so I grabbed those. Some corn I'm sharing with my daughter. Some apple cinnamon Cheerios, some Fruit Loops my family really likes, and this is really good. Let's see, I got some cornmeal. I did the street corn. Some syrup for pancakes, whatever. The pizza sauce for the, those pizza things. Some pepperoni for the pizza. Crab Delights for my daughter. So it's buy one, get one free. We got some frozen shrimp. I got a ham. I can make some ham and bean soup. 4 pounds of ground beef, easily frozen. Got some pork chops. 4 packages of these sirloin strips. You can make various things with and freeze that too. This piece of salmon and 4 packages of individually wrapped chicken breasts. So, yeah. Now I gotta figure out where to put it all because I already have a bunch of stuff. But I feel better now. I know it's ridiculous, but yeah, this is how it is. I ended up with a lot. Yeah. I don't know. I feel safer knowing that I not only could feed my family for weeks on end, I could also help out the neighbors. I don't know what it is. I do know what it is actually. Okay, 1976, I think, there was a huge blizzard in the Midwest. Yeah, I remember it very well in that we opened the door to our house and the whole door was covered with snow. Unbelievable. We could not get to town. We were stuck because we're outside of town where we lived, and we were basically stuck for 2 weeks. There was no road. You could not find the road. I mean, I literally, once it got kind of icy on top of the snow, we could walk up the snow and you could step over the electrical wires going across from house to house. It was insane. It was so much snow. Finally, when we could drive to town, it was the creepiest, eeriest thing ever. We all piled in the car because we had cabin fever and wanted to go out. And they had plowed just enough for basically maybe 1.5 cars. I don't know what you're going to do if you met somebody on the way. But seriously, it was like this wall of snow all the way up the sides. And you couldn't see, left or right or anything, just this tunnel that you were driving on to get into. I mean, it was crazy. And I remember that my mom and dad, my mom always did canning. We always had a garden. So she had like fruits and vegetables that she would can. And we always had extra stuff, here and there. And not only were we fine with the food that we had, but we helped the neighbors too. And that really made an impression on me. It never dawned on me about that until not too long ago. I was kind of thinking, why do I feel the need to have extra? Where does that come from in me? I've never not had what I needed really in my life. So I think that's where it came from. So that dawned on me when I remembered that winter blizzard. So anyway, I feel better. I have more provisions. We have an extra refrigerator in our laundry room. That one is packed, freezer's full. The one in our kitchen, packed, freezer's full. My pantry is, I'm serious, it's ridiculous. But you know what? I'm one of those, sorry, fluffies. I'm one of those better safe than sorry kind of people. I am happier and I can sleep better. So I'm very fortunate I'm able to do that. I know that that's not always the case for everyone, which brings up this point too. As you know, you may or may not know, I have for many years volunteered at our food bank in the food pantry in the Northern Illinois areas. So I believe it was before Christmas for the turkey trot. Yes, it was around the time of Thanksgiving. I was volunteering at the turkey trot, and I mentioned that I have a goal to reach a certain amount of money to be able to help feed the hungry and so forth. Well, they're not always hungry just at Christmas. They're always hungry, right? And now it's really especially hard for them because they're not able to stockpile toilet paper and so forth. So your food pantries are really, really depending on extra help right now. I will link the link below that goes directly to my page, basically on the food bank. And if you were so kind as to donate anything you have to help them help others, I'd so appreciate it. I will link that below. You can click on that and just take a look if you want. So there's that. So yeah, how are you guys doing? That's what I want to know. I want to know in the comments, what are you doing? Are you feeling like you're not stockpiling? Are you, is your family home? Are your kids at home? Are you struggling trying to figure out what to do with your kids because you still have to go to work and they're home? All that kind of stuff. I'd love to know how you're getting through this all. I have a viewer friend in Italy. She's in the northern part in the red zone. And I contacted her on Instagram. I direct messaged her, just asking, I'm thinking of you. I know you're in Italy somewhere and I hope everything's okay. So anyway, we've been chit-chatting back and forth and she sent me some videos and hello, Antonella. And yeah, it's bleak there, but she's doing well and it's just crazy. So let me know, if you have any crazy stories of fights breaking out at Costco over the toilet paper. There was one of those in my town. Yes. So it's crazy. We all need to kind of stick together. We're all in this together. The whole world is all in this together. It's no one's fault. And we're all going to get through it the very best we can by helping one another, as you know. So anyway, enough of that. Let's see what else. Oh, Sunday. Last Sunday, which was only 2 days ago, this is Tuesday, my dad turned 90 years old. He did. He's 90 now. Yay, Daddy. So anyway, he made it, which wasn't always a given. He's gone through some struggles, especially the last couple of years. But for a man born in 1930, it's kind of amazing, really. But he's strong. He's always been very active and he's just amazing. So anyway, we were supposed to all go visit and celebrate the 90th birthday with them. And then at the last minute, like last Friday, we decided it wasn't the best idea. My daughters were both going to work still. Now they don't need to go to work. They're working from home and getting some paid leave and so forth. They were going to go, but they didn't know if they had anything or whatever. And my husband has been doing some traveling and stuff, so he was real unsure. And so it really wasn't a good thing to walk into a house of an 90-year-old and an 83-year-old. You know what I mean? So no, we're not going to do it. And there's that. It's sad that I wasn't able to. So I put this box together with some gifts and some tomato seeds, these heirloom German tomato seeds that he loves, and he plants them every year. And he forgot to take one of his last tomatoes and get the seeds from it. But I took one and did that. So I dried out the seeds and I had them and he didn't have any more. So I sent him those. He was real happy with that, and some potting things and some other things to plant because he loves to do that and he's good at it. And then I sent some fun money for him to buy whatever he wants to with that for his birthday. And I just threw in some like Hostess cupcakes and 9 candles, one for each 10 years. So he could at least have some cake, some sort of a birthday cake sort of thing, because I wasn't there to bake anything or whatever. And I put it in a box with some blue streamers and overnighted it so it would get there on time for his birthday. So yeah, he'd have a little bit of a celebration. And of course we called and chatted and talked and so forth. So it wasn't quite the celebration that we were hoping to have, but hopefully we can get to see him soonish. rather than later, because I hope this thing doesn't drag out too long. He's got more to go. So anyway, that's a good thing. Let's see, what else was I wanting to chat about? Oh, I know. All right. For the last like 2 or 3 months, I think, I have been getting dip nails done at my salon. Normally, I'm just a natural nail person. I just do it myself and whatever, right? Many years ago, I got, was it acrylics? No, it was gel, the gel nails. This was like 2006 kind of thing. I did that for a while when I was working as a secretary in a middle school. Anyway, normally I'm a natural nail person and my nails are really strong. They grow fast. You can't even bend them. You know what I mean? They're just like really strong generally. Well, I did the dip nails for like 2-3 months and recently had them removed. I just had them take it off and just go natural and just, I don't know. I didn't really want to keep going to the salon appointments, especially now. Who wants to be sitting right across from someone breathing at you and then all the people right next to you? And I don't know. It just seemed like I don't need that. I just don't need it, you know? So anyway, had them taken off. I'm astounded by how incredibly bad my nails are. I mean, they're horrific. I mean, they're like parched and they're really weak and so forth. And I'm telling you, I think they Dremel, you know, they use power tools. They Dremel down your nails way more than they need to. That's what I think. I'm like watching going, okay, already. She's going and going and going and going and going and going and going. I'm like, we're going to run out of nail here. Ugh, no, not necessary. So I didn't like that either. And yeah. So then I seriously looked on Amazon, looking at all those dip nail kits, thinking, well, I can do this, you know, I can figure it out. That's not rocket science. Let me try to do it myself, you know. But then I thought, okay, who am I kidding? Let's just go natural and get these things back to normal and so forth. But they still need to like grow out and whatnot. But I'm just loading them up with cuticle oil and hardener and trying to do I've been researching some healthy nail products and so forth. And I think I found some. So I'm going to try the whole system today, see how it wears, and then I'll let you know about that too when that happens. So yeah. What else? It snowed yesterday. Yeah, it snowed. I mean, I know it's a normal thing to do. We live outside Chicago area. It does snow this time of year. Many times we even get like this big blizzard, one last hurrah. But yeah, it snowed. And I stayed home and made blueberry tea bread. I think I have a recipe on this channel. If I do, I'll try to remember to link it down below. But here's the picture of it. I made 2 loaves. Both my daughters were here and Gracie was here and it was snowing and it was just so nice. And Claire took a loaf back to her condo and it's just good stuff. So anyway, that's mostly it. I don't need to blabber on anymore, but please let me know how you're doing. I'm thinking of you. I believe I'm going to continue doing just regular videos on my regular stuff and hope you all understand that I'm not a frivolous person. I'm truly caring about all this and what the world's going through and I'm trying for positivity, right? We're going to get through this. We're going to get through it together. And yeah, I don't want to drag on and on about the awfulness of it. I want to think about how it will get better. And in the meantime, I believe I'm just going to put out videos like I normally would. And just please know that, you know, this whole situation is definitely in my heart. And yeah, so, and you guys are too. Very, very much. More than anything else, I tell you. You guys are my buddies. And when I can find a way to reach out to you, I do, just like I did with Antonella, because seriously, I'm like, I know she lives in Italy. Where is she? Is she okay? So I'm thinking, well, So I was like digging, trying to find out, well, how can I contact her? You know what I mean? So anyway, that's just me. Mwah. Love you guys. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. And happy St. Patrick's Day, too. Bye.